Most employers will tell you that critical thinking skills are incredibly important to achieving success. They're considered a top competency. I guess that's why all these job postings are looking for critical thinkers. So we've designed this video with one objective in mind: to help you improve your critical thinking skills. Ready for lesson 1? First, let's understand what critical thinking really means. It means not being afraid to question things, to challenge the facts presented to you in order to gain a deeper understanding. The opposite of critical thinking is selective thinking. Selective thinkers only make decisions that reinforce what they already believe. Step 1 for improving critical thinking is to change your mindset. Stop only drawing conclusions that match what you already think and start making educated guesses. You can begin by adjusting your vocabulary. Critical thinking definitely comes into play when employees are asked to engage in new challenges. For example, let's say your boss calls.
Hi, Sophie. It's the boss.
How can I help you? You want me to... And they ask you to work on something that's beyond your job description.
Isn't that something that...
This is a great way for you to build new skills and for your manager to build confidence in your abilities.
You can count on me.
So now what? The answer is to watch and observe, especially when you're in new situations where you'll notice opportunities, see problems, and identify potential solutions. And as you watch and observe, ask your manager questions.
Any advice as I get started?
And ask the people around you who have more experience. Wow, the unsweetened chocolate smells so good. Can I try some?
No.
Yes, chef. No, chef. Sorry, chef. No one comprehends everything. Knowing how to learn is a vital skill. Critical thinkers shouldn't be afraid to admit they didn't know a process or hadn't considered a different point of view. That's why critical thinkers look for new perspectives and try to identify their own biases. One way to do that is to have tough conversations.
Never expected to see you here.
I need help.
Front end and back end working together.
And wow, we've got a lot to do.
Agreed.
Critical thinkers learn from tough conversations, so remember why you're there and remember to use your active listening skills. You can do it. Practice makes perfect. Charts and graphs hold tons of information and are a great resource for critical thinkers. But you've got to know how to read them. So when you're faced with a complex graphic, here's one approach. Start by ignoring the words on the graph or chart, just take in the visual image. What do you see? If it's a graph, focus in on the X and Y axes. Make sure you know what they each represent.
Does this line represent change over time?
Yes, and this one represents cost. High up here, low down here.
Ah.
Then find the key or legend to see what the different shapes and colors all represent. Speaking of colors, make sure you're seeing the whole picture. If you're not sure, ask.
I am so glad I asked. This will really help my presentation to the boss.
Thanks. And remember to give credit where credit is due.
I'd like to thank my colleagues in research for helping me with this.
Now that's a critical thinker. Well done. I hate to tell you, but a lot of the skills we have today won't be relevant in a few years. It's true. The average shelf life of a skill is 5 years. That's why critical thinkers must also dedicate themselves to constant improvement and development. There are a number of ways you can make this happen. Set attainable goals for every few months. Commit to learning new specialized content. Earn new certifications. Shadow colleagues whose skills you want to emulate. And of course, always ask for help and feedback. There are tons of professional opportunities for people who have critical thinking skills, who are comfortable making educated guesses, observing, having difficult conversations, analyzing data, and problem solving. If you want to improve your critical thinking skill set, practice. And also dedicate time to reflect on how you're doing and on how you can improve. Don't forget to like this video and download the free Indeed app. Do you have these critical thinking skills? Are they on your Indeed profile? They should be. I want to thank my back-end colleagues for helping me. You know, my back-end colleagues, cheek 1 and cheek 2. My back-end colleagues. Really, they're always showing up.